Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kelvin, your host of Situations the Podcast. And today I'm going to bring you another episode. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the turmoil and drama that's taking place over in Dalton with the mayor over there. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of what's going on with Tiffany Henyard. But I just kind of want to shed some light on a few things and to see if what can possibly be done about the situation that the residents over there are dealing with. So today I'm just gonna jump right into it. First thing first, I want to say, she's running that department and that town as if she's a dictator. It's strange to me that this has been going on for so long, and I can assure it's been going on for this long because people are getting paid to sweep things under the rug and not talk about certain things. And, this is how she's been getting away with it for so long. For an example, there's a restaurant and a banquet hall over there in Dalton. The name of the restaurant and banquet hall is called St. Patrick's. They had their liquor license approved by the board, but for some apparent reason, Tiffany Henyard refuses to sign the licenses. Now why she refusing to sign the license, who knows? To me, her not signing that license is hindering that business in that community that she's a mayor in. The only thing I can possibly think of, the reason she's doing this is because they probably not paying her. They probably not putting putting anything into her campaigns, I'm trying to say, or sponsoring her in some sort of way to where she's able to benefit from it. But the owners, they got tired of it. They took her to court, and the judge ruled with the business. Tiffany Henyard, being Tiffany Henyard, cut up in court, acting crazy, and judge held her in contempt of court. So it's just ironic to me that this young woman is acting the way she's acting. But I can see why. Money rule the world. That's the root of all evil. Money. So this is the things that's taking place over in Dolton right now. And I'm pretty sure you guys are aware that the town hall brawl meeting that took place over there a few nights ago, where there was a brawl and dealing with Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend and a few other her goons. But let me say this here. What really triggers me is that fight looked like it was right out of a reality show. During the brawl, during that meeting, activist Jedediah Brown called Henyard a bitch. And before you know it, her boyfriend Kamal Wood stepped in, words turned into shoving, and then there was a full-on fight. Yes, Henyard herself even participated in this brawl. Now, what was the purpose of her getting involved? They say you can take the hood out the chick, but you can't take the chick out the hood. Is that the case? You guys think that may be the case with her? Do you think she's just too ghetto for that type of position? And I'm going to show you guys what I mean when I say this, because we have a clip that we're going to be running to back up, what it is that we said. Now that the FBI is involved, and one thing I can tell you about the FBI, they don't get involved unless they know they got something concrete. The FBI is nothing like the state or the city police. Once they get involved, they got something concrete. So right now, what the feds are looking for is like money laundering, the list of things that she's misusing the campaign funds for, shady contracts, wild spending, the report of her using taxpayer money for out-of-state trips, shopping sprees, and who knows what else for. You know, and everything she's doing is with the taxpayers' money. So what I want to know is this. When Tiffany Henyard goes out of town, out of the country, wherever she's going, she has an entourage of police officers. Why? What's the purpose of her moving like that? When she goes out of these countries and out of town, nobody know who you are to where you need a detail like that. Nobody know who you are to where you have to have that many police officers on your detail, unless you're doing something shady, not just in Dalton, all over. No matter where you go, you got some type of issues with somewhere. So, so it's a lot of things a lot of things are gonna come out here in the next few weeks about her. Also, I want to I'm making a point on this too as well. This is in regards to the police detail. How you have a police detail and one of the officers were on the detail for 300 hours. How's that even possible? And within a week, how can you work 300 hours within a week? So if that's not a red flag, I really don't know what it is. Also, Lori Lightfoot, the former mayor of Chicago, led an investigation into Henyard's shady financial moves that uncovered a lot of different things as far as corruption. We're talking about $43,000 on Amazon in one day, spending on Amazon in one day. The Village General Fund went from having $5.6 million to $3.65 million deficit in 2 years under her leadership. There were also expenses and travels and payments to vendors that look highly suspicious. Basically, it's a financial train wreck over in Dalton right now. And Lori Lightfoot uncovered all this. So this is what made the feds get involved when it comes down to shady contracts, business, and things that she's doing. That's not on the up and up, pretty much. So what I want you guys to do is just, in the next few weeks to come, just kind of pay attention to the things that's going to take place over in Dalton. Watch how this unfold, and it's not going to be good. I can assure you, it's not going to be good. This is not going to work out in her favor as if she planned it to be. It's not going to work. Also, Mayor Henyard's former assistant put her on blast, calling her manipulative and unethical. What are some of the craziest allegations that come out about her and how she runs things behind the scenes? So her former assistant, Carmen Carlisle, hold on one second, let me see what it say. Her former assistant, Carmen Carlisle, didn't just quit, she went public. She accused Henyard of intimidating employees, pressuring vendors, and controlling everything with an iron fist. Carlisle even said Henyard manipulates people to keep power and to run in Dalton like it's her personal kingdom. And I can see that. I really can see that, because when the story started to unfold, I did a little investigating. I did a little digging. And some of the things that I saw and how she act in a professional setting was really, really, it's kind of touching to me for someone to be in her position to carry on the way she's carrying on. So I really don't know what to say about this woman. This woman here is she's dangerous. She's dangerous to the community, and the people in Dalton are tired of it. They want answers. They want answers. They want to know where their hard-earned money is being spent, and she refuses. She covers up everything that she does, and not giving the people what they want. You know, when your own state controller is holding back funds because you won't turn in your financial reports, that's a big flag. You know, how your own comp controller won't give you the funds you need because you're not doing what you're supposed to do on your end as the mayor. For an example, Illinois Comptroller Susan Mendoza withheld $135,000 from Dalton because Henyard didn't turn in financial reports from 2022 and 2023. Here it is, we're in 2025, and they're still waiting on 2022 and 2023 reports. You know, think about that. The person in charge of the state is basically saying, nah, we can't trust you. That's next level shady when you can't even get the funds that you claim you need from the comptroller because you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a mayor. Wow. Amazing. Really amazing.
Looking to boost your brand? Advertise with Situations, the podcast where real-life stories meet real-time conversations. Reach engaged listeners and grow your business today.
Okay. Even with Henyard's so-called nonprofits, Tiffany Henyard Cares, that's the name of her so-called nonprofits. That even got shut down. You know, they told her she couldn't even do that anymore because she was collecting donations, and they just felt that that was another money grab for Tiffany. You know, the Illinois Attorney General office stepped in and told them to stop collecting donations because they were not following the rules. They were never submitting the right paperwork. The organizations was never properly registered, so they were incredibly sloppy when it came down to putting these nonprofits together because it wasn't done in the proper format. So that's why they feel it was just another money grab. So right now, I want to talk about the power moves within Dalton Police Department. You know, she hired a police chief, fired him, and now there's a lawsuit. The reason behind all, but I want to know what you guys think was the reason behind all the drama with her hiring this police chief and then turning around and firing him. I can pretty much tell you what I think. This is just my personal opinion. What I think is that the police got wind of some of the final. I think he got wind of some of the funny and shady business that Tiffany was running, and I don't know if he was gonna say something about her, blow the whistle on her, but she ended up terminating him. You know, which was kind of crazy because why would you fire the chief of police for no apparent reason? And now she has another lawsuit on hand because of that. So there's lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. And that police chief's name was Robert Collins. So let me read you this. She hired Robert Collins as police chief, but then suddenly fired him in 2023. He's now suing, saying that she let him go for personal reasons. So I think those personal reasons, like I said, I think that he learned of some of the shady things that she was doing, and now she decided to let him go before the whistle was blown. That's the only thing I can think of. But you know, when I just talked about the police detail, but let me read you guys this. You know, Mary Henyard rose with a police security detail that cost the village hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is she really that scared? Or is just another abuse of power? No other mayor in Dalton's histories have ever had the security detail as this woman has. She reportedly spent hundreds of thousands on police details. Some people think she's paranoid. Others say it's just a way for her to flex her power. Either way, The taxpayers is paying for it. No matter what the taxpayers feel about, if is it just another flex for her, which could be possibly so, but it's not coming out of her pocket. It's coming out of the taxpayers' pockets, and the taxpayers want answers. So I can see why things are getting antsy up in Dalton, because people want to know where their money is being spent, especially when there's crime in the street. People are complaining that the roads need paving and things that the better the community needs to be done, and she's not doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a clip for you guys. I'm going to let you guys see this brawl. Okay. Now I've done a lot of digging trying to find the right angles and the quality of the videos, and I found one. I think this video gonna kind of explain a lot about what was said.
Next person is Jedediah.
Excuse me, my bad, got a little distracted. Alright, so man, there's so much. I didn't want to say nothing, but I really didn't like how you disrespected the newly elected trustee. But what I want to say is clear that you got questionable spending habits, you got a failed business venture, your restaurant was deemed nasty, and it's proven while you talking about her education, we can't even verify yours. But since you sold for women, I really already knew by the way you handled Henyard. But for you to sit up here and disparage that woman after giving her that fake ass congratulations in the beginning because you thought she was gonna get what you wanted. Here's the thing. I want to educate you. Stephanie Wiedemann is a 20-year employee, and ain't none of her business ventures ever failed. On top of that, she serves as a chief of staff, and she didn't fuck her way to the top. She's efficient in budgets and don't hide her deeds. She is efficient in organization. She served as a temporary interim executive director for the Dalton Park District until she stepped aside to help her daughter become something you'll never be, which is a married woman. And moved away to Texas, and when her daughter moved away to Texas, she went to help her daughter, but I done heard about 4 or 5 people tell me how they had to take care of yours. And so while you've been a half-ass mayor, but if you wanted to get up here and earn some respect, then you should have been able to respond to Lori Lightfoot's report about credit cards. You want to talk about them not coming to work, but we've been hearing about what you've been doing while you've been at work, and I'm going to give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would better take a vote that we're going to exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be the new member of our. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye. You gone, bitch.
Fuck you talking about, nigga. All you niggas hoes. All you niggas hoes. I better not catch none of you fuck niggas outside of here.
Okay, there you have it. Now you guys tell me, why would Tiffany even get involved in something of that magnitude. Tell me, I want to say this before I conclude today's show. A lot of people were saying that Jedediah Brown was wrong for disrespecting the mayor. I guess they feel that him calling her the B word was disrespectful. But Tiffany also have used that same language to other people as well. But also, I didn't find it to be disrespectful at all. I really didn't. Because if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at your government. And I know you probably don't understand what I mean when I say that, but be mad at the government because they implemented the First Amendment. And all he was doing is exercising his First Amendment right. That man can say what he want to whom he want, and can nothing nobody can do about it because that's his First Amendment right. He was exercising his First Amendment right in the First Amendment right setting. They was in a meeting, in a town hall meeting. So for people to say that he was wrong, he was disrespectful, blame the government for that. Now, let me ask you guys this: is this a mayor that's taking all your guys' money, spending it on God knows what, shopping sprees, is lavish trips, and not doing the things that she's supposed to do within the community? Is this somebody you got to revote for? Is this somebody you got going back in office? You tell me. Because I know if I was a Dalton resident, I know I wouldn't, I know I wouldn't vote her back in. That's for sure. That's for sure. But, like I say, the people in Dalton are calling her a dictator. She runs it. She runs that community as if she owns it. And she running around here calling herself the stupid mayor. I'm sorry, super mayor. Self-proclaimed. What mayor do you know act like this? I mean, I can go on and on about this woman, but I just kind of wanted to shed a little light, get you guys feedback for those that didn't actually see the whole entire fight. If you want to see the whole clip, because I didn't play the whole clip, if you guys would like to see the whole entire clip, because there was another brawl that the news didn't talk about that occurred, but that's my time for today, y'all. My name is Kelvin. I'm your host of Situational Podcast. We ask that you get over to our YouTube channel at Situational Podcast. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, because that helps the show grow and you become part of the Situational Podcast family. I'll see you guys next week.